Linux using epoll, I think, or Linux using IOU. No, Linux using IOU ring would have a
Yeah,
performance
yeah.
issue, right?
No, that's what people thought. Yeah, so this goes back to actually, you could find like Linux kernel mailing list arguments about whether this is a bug or a feature. Like the kernel devs themselves don't know. Basically, the way there's a feature of IO of Linux, a telemetry feature called IO wait. I think like a lot of infrastructure engineers would be really comfortable with this because it's generally how you address like database
Disk.
issues.
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
disk slowness. Is it, and that's what it's meant to do. In my opinion, it's meant to give you insight on how many applications are stalled on actually waiting for bytes to come that are ready to come. That's what I'm looking for. In the case of IOU ring on Linux, Linux was reporting any sleep on the IOU ring as IO wait time. So even if you set a timer for don't wake up for 5 seconds from now, the way you then wait on that is the thread goes into a blocking read on an IOU ring file descriptor, and it just doesn't return for 5 seconds. IOU ring won't return until there's more data to read. And so you would be blocked on that. Your thread could go to sleep. The kernel could deschedule it. You go to 0% CPU. Everyone's happy. The problem is the kernel was reporting that as IO wait time. And so the big issue is people were reporting that Ghostty was consuming all their IO, which, because it looked like IO wait was at 100% all the time because most of the time we're sleeping. And the reality is we're not doing anything, and the kernel's not doing anything. Nobody's doing anything. We're not reading your disks. Your disks aren't active. Nothing is active. Everything is asleep. And so it's a false positive, but it does cause some real practical issues, which is that you can't actually see real IO wait issues because IO wait's constantly pegged at 100%. And there was other programs that were utilizing the IO wait result to change like power settings. Like if IO wait was 100%, the scheduler would be like, we need maximum power because we just need to speed up everything as much as possible. And that was causing battery issues. And so even though Ghostty wasn't actually consuming any real physical resources, this was causing real problems. So it's not for me to fix. The way we fixed it was offering a setting to switch to epoll, which doesn't have this problem, which like, I don't know. My opinion is if the kernel devs think that this is a feature, then epoll should behave the same way, right? Like, why not?
Right.
Yeah, epoll doesn't behave this way. So we have a feature. For most people, I think they were just freaking out because their resource monitor looked like a bar, but looked like a solid block. I mean, but really it wasn't doing anything.